So, this is my first installment of Redneck philosophy, and the topic I really want to discuss today, and I've been giving this a lot of thought, is the paranormal activity, ghosts, that sort of thing. Kind of taking a clue from the president's philosophy on Islamic terrorists and ISIS. The problem is they don't have jobs. They don't have a lot of jobs, so i.e. they go around burning and cutting heads off. And if we just throw a lot of money at that, we could get these people jobs and the terrorist activity would stop. So along those lines, I started thinking, how many people in America every year are forced out of their homes because of some terroristic paranormal entity that, for whatever reason, is making the walls bleed or making little kids talk in multiple voices, growl like demons, books fly across the room, beds levitate. But the one that caught my attention was this phenomenon of cold spots, or where the room gets colder when the ghost is in there. And I started thinking, why are they terrorizing people? Well, I think the president's a lot smarter than me. I think it's because they don't have jobs. I mean, you live your whole life and you complain about going to work, you pay your taxes, you get cancer and you die. And then you're left standing around on a planet, nobody can see you, and you don't really have a purpose anymore. There's no jobs for your kind, if I can say that, if it's politically correct. So I got to thinking, and I'm challenging science for this. We need to develop a ectothermic refrigeration process by which these entities that are capable of lowering the temperature could just go to work every day at refrigeration plants. Maybe you hire one for your home. I think the benefits are far-reaching. It could even possibly help cut down on the emissions of carbon and other greenhouse gases, because we wouldn't be using Freon or even the electric power necessary to power your refrigeration unit or your air conditioner. We could just have the undead do that. And then I got to thinking, will they levitate beds? I mean, they're obviously bored. They're coming out of TVs and terrorizing little kids, or, the under the bed thing. If they can levitate a bed, they can certainly levitate building materials. Why do we need cranes? Why do we need crane operators? We just hire a crew of paranormal ghosts to lift magically. I mean, I'm sure there's a process I just don't understand. The items up to the construction workers. There's a lot of benefits to this as well. Number one, we employ the undead, and thereby reducing their willingness to engage in paranormal terrorism. Number two, how do you pay the undead? I mean, they're not really looking for a retirement. They don't need medical benefits. Maybe it's the capitalist in me, but I see opportunity here for business. Certainly, there's more undead than there are living. Why are little kids making shoes in Korea when we could have entire warehouses of undead ghosts making shoes? And they don't require breaks, they don't require days off, and they're not going to get married and need the weekend. And I think it would encourage them to be less pesky. Now, there may be some drawbacks to this. If we could somehow arrange this where the ghosts don't want to form some kind of undead union, and then, I mean, I guess if you think about it, the next thing you know, there'll be rites for the undead, and they'll get Halloween off, or I don't know, but just something to think about. There has to be a way to put this into practice. See you next time.